Children, we are going to start second lesson. You are all completed first lesson, writing part, objectives, everything you are all completed. So I am going to start second lesson. Second lesson, the king's decision. As you all know, king means what? Head of the family, head of the, if you are the manager, you are the head of the class. So, head of the, whoever head is there, that you have to say as a king. So, here in this lesson, so one animal is there, animal lion. So, he is the king of the all the animals. So, lion is living in the forest. This all introduction, children. Let us go in detail after. Then all animals are bringing the gifts to the lion. So, first, all animals are in the group. So, lion called first fox, and he appointed as an advisor fox. Next, leopard. Lion called leopard. Leopard has his bodyguard, appointed as bodyguard. Next, lion called crow. Crow has his messenger. These are all the introduction is there. Then let us go to the main points. So, all of you open the page number 16. So, 16. Here, lion is there. Children, he is the king. So king of the forest. So, all the animals are here. Lion is sitting here. Next, let us start a lesson. 17 page number. So, lion is sitting under the tree. All the animals are standing over there. So, let us start, children. Once upon a time, a lion lived in a forest. He was big, strong lion. He crowned himself the king of the forest. All the animals brought him gifts. He felt very happy, but also very greedy. The more he got, the more he wanted. So once upon a time, lion was living in the forest. So all the animals brought the gifts to lion. So lion wanted more. A king must have courtiers, he thought. He wondered which of the animals would make the best courtiers. So he wanted to appoint as a courtier. So which animal did he want to call? He called a fox and said to him, "People say you are wise and clever. I want you to be my advisor." So lion called to the fox. Fox is a very clever animal. So he appointed as an advisor. Lion appointed fox as an advisor. "Thank you," then fox said, "Thank you, Majesty." Then he called leopard, said to him, "You are always alert, fox. You will be my bodyguard." The leopard agreed readily. So next, lion called leopard. Then he appointed as a bodyguard. Then next he called crow. Then he appointed as a messenger. Fast. You will go fast now. Then I appoint you. Crow will fly very fast now. So lion appointed as a messenger. The fox, leopard, and the crow promised that they would be loyal to the king and serve him well. The lion promised to protect them and provide them with food. So that fox, leopard, crow, they promised they have to bring the food every day to the lion. The lion was happy with his new courtiers. They always obeyed him and did whatever he told them to do. They followed him wherever he went. They found animals for him to hunt. When he finished eating, he left the remains for them, so they always had enough food to eat. So they have gone to bring the food to the lion. So they brought the food, which is enough to the lion. Next page, children, page number 18. One day, The crow came and asked the king if he had ever tasted camel meat. The lion replied that he had never seen a camel. He asked the crow wherever they could get a camel. The crow thought for a while and said, there is a desert some distance away. They flew over it some days ago and saw a camel there. He looked big and fat. So one day crow came and asked to king. King lion is the king, no? So said, you tasted the camel meat or not? Asked to the lion. Who asked? Crow asked to the lion. The lion said, I have never seen a camel at all. So they are going to the desert to search the camel. The lion asked his other courtiers for their advice. The fox and the leopard knew nothing about deserts or camels, but they did not want the king to think they went less wise than crows. So they said it was a good idea. So the lion asked to other courtiers also, whom they appointed leopard and these cat, leopard and these crow and all these animals they asked. So who are they appointed? The lion asked, did you want to know about camel? The next morning, the four animals set off for the desert. After leaving the shady forest behind and traveling for some time, they reached the desert. They felt hot and uncomfortable. Next morning, four animals going to the desert. It was very hot, very hot and uncomfortable. After a while, the lion could not bear the heat any longer. He found it difficult to walk as a hot sand scorching his path. He was tired, thirsty to stop. He shouted, I don't want camel meat. Let us go back to the forest. So, sometime they are walking sometime over. So, lion said, stop it. I don't want to eat the camel's meat. So, I am very thirsty and very hungry. Let us, we'll go back to the forest. Next. The forest was far behind. The courtiers did not know how to take the exhausted lion back. The leopard wanted to run away. The crow wanted wait and watch, but the clever fox had a plan. Wait here, I will bring help. He ran off to the desert and soon found the camel. So that crow said, you wait, I'll bring the food for you. Then he flying and going. The crow will fly fast. No, crow is flying. Then saw the camel. He saw the camel. Please come, my friend. He said to the camel, our king wants to meet you. So that leopard said, please come. My king wants to meet you. Your king said, the camel surprised, I don't know anything. I only know my master carries boats across the desert. So camel was very surprised. Camel told, I don't know about the lion. I know about only my master. He will carry the loads to me. Next, 19th page number. See here, camel and the fox are both are talking. Our king is a lion, said the victor fox. He has killed your master and set you free. He has now invited you to live at the court. Come on, hurry up. So, our king is a lion. Who said? Fox said. Fox said to the lion, my king inviting you to live in the court. So she said, come hurry up. The camel followed the fox to the place where the others were standing. They were surprised. The lion was pleased. Camel is following to the fox. Then others all are standing. This camel was very surprised. Climb into his back, your majesty, said the fox. So fox said, You climb to me at the back, camel's back. The lion jumped in the camel's back. Fox and the leopard sat behind him. The trio flew ahead. By the time they reached the forest, they were tired and hungry. Then lion was jumped on the camel's backside. The fox, leopard were sitting. Crow flew away. They reached the forest. When they reached the forest, they were very tired and hungry to eat the food. The fox, leopard, and the crow smiled happily at each other. They looked at the camel. So fox and leopard smiling, looking to the lion and smiling. There. The lion knew what they were thinking. They had brought the camel so they would get share the meat after the lion had eaten. The lion had other ideas. He was thinking differently from them. So this fox and leopard brought the camel to eat the lion. But lion having other ideas is thinking differently from them. Camel from them. So, friend, you have saved my life. He said to the camel, I thank you for it. You can leave me as long as you want. I will protect you. So, he said that, friend, you saved me. Who lion said, friend, you saved my life. I thank you for you. The courtiers were shocked. What the king saying? They had risked their lives to get the camel and now the king wanted to protect him. They could not say anything as they were afraid the lion. He ordered them to find some food. They had to obey him. Then the other courtiers, crow and this leopard were shocked to the lion because lion was not eating to the camel. They have got the food. They went back to the lion and told him that they had not found any food. However, they did not want the king to go hungry, so each of them offered himself to the king as food. The camel did not want to be left behind. He also asked the king to eat him. The three courtiers immediately were ready to pounce on him. The lion stopped them and said, You are all good and loyal subjects. I shall accept your offer. I shall eat you one by one in the order which you have offered yourself to me. So lion stopped and said, You are all good and you are all very nice. So I will eat you one by one. Page number next. Page number 20. As soon as the lion said this, the three courtiers ran away as fast as they could. The king had a hearty laugh. He said to the camel, I know who is really loyal to me. You shall be my friend as long as I live. So lion said to the three courtiers, three courtiers ran away fast. Then he said to the camel, I know you are the real friend because you are here only. You did not run anywhere. That three were ran away. So you are my real friend, lion said to the camel. The camel was grateful and happy. The lion thought to himself, to be king is good, but to be kind is ever better. So camel was very happy. The lion thought himself as a king ever before. So this is the picture. See, this lion is here, camel is here, other courtiers are running away. So he thought camel is a very good friend. Thank you.